seen. Complete player is Kareem. And I grew up with him. He was a 14, 15-time all-defensive team, ran the floor when he was young, rebound, unstoppable offensive force, cerebral, prickly, but could throw an elbow. Ask Kent Benson, I think the player he went after. He could give you everything. He was wiry, but he could be physical. I think because of that defensive prowess, he is better than Jokic. I think Jokic is the second most gifted center of all time. Now, people would say Wilt, but Wilt was flaky. You didn't know what the effort you got. He wasn't easy to play with. You got different variations of Wilt depending on the night before. And Wilt was kind of into Wilt, where I think Jokic is actually a really good team player. I just think he's not engaged defensively all the time. But outside of Kareem, generally with a center, I can say Shaq power, Russell defense, Akeem footwork. I can say something. I look at Jokic and I'm like if Kareem, if Kareem, Arvydas Sabonis, Bill Walton had a baby, it's like, I think Bill Walton is the one player, very briefly, not the old Walton with the Celtics, who was great, but he wasn't as good as the UCLA or the Portland Walton. There was a time when Bill Walton was like the best passing big ever, the best mid-range jumper, ran the floor, could be super physical, kind of weird. But I think Jokic is, I just don't think I've ever quite seen anything like him. That's my thing. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like him.
He's the best offensive player I've ever seen, Colin.
Wow.
And I have watched and rooted for two of the greats that have ever done that, or rooted for or against, I should say. I think LeBron is on the short list of guys who are in that conversation. I think Steph is on the short list of guys who are in that conversation. Having rooted for LeBron and then being terrified of Steph and rooting against him over the years, I know what it's like to be on the other end of a player who legitimately creates a great shot almost every time down the floor. Jokic makes it look even easier than those guys do. It's the top tier playmaking piece that you get from LeBron, the inverted spacing that you get from Steph that creates all the dunks and layups right underneath the basket, but mixed in with the lack of variance. Because Steph will have games where he just can't make a shot,
right.
That doesn't happen with Jokic. If he gets into the 5 to 10 foot range, it's going in 2 out of 3 times, like clockwork. He's going to make it. And so there's a lack of variance. There's a power element to it. He can kind of audible into different players. Okay, I'm playing the Spurs. I'm just going to post up every single time